Welcome back to episode number 3 of creating on legitplay.net creative server. We will be trying to get ourselves the opportunity to go for building ranks. Let's try something else here real quick. There we go. So what I've done so far with my plot on the first day was to create a small moat, and then after I created the moat, I added some additional details with the flowers and trees just to kind of give it a more realistic look for it. I also put in a build structure. House initially I had used clear planes. Now what I did was change them to white so that you could actually get a brighter light at night. So that should be a good detail. We're going to go ahead and add a few more built structures. I've kind of laid out a position for them over here along the water's edge, right next to spawn, plot number -1-1. So if you want to come and visit the plot and see how the progression goes, you're always more than welcome to do so. So let's kind of get started. The buildings that I'm actually going to use are your kind of standard Testificate Village style houses, the 5x5. Most players have already seen what those buildings look like whenever they visited a Testificate Village. So again, just your standard 5x5. Nope, wrong spot. These homes are actually pretty easy to build out if you're on a survival-based map. Just standard trees. Let's go ahead and add a door to it. Go ahead and get started on the second house. have your basic, your straightforward testificate style 5x5s, not too much behind them. What we're going to go ahead and do is start adding a little bit of decoration below them. So let's go ahead and fill out this area here. Look better with the cobble. So we're going to add some decorations at each of the houses. Being on a multiplayer server, I almost never use beds because that will cause players to set their home. Some glass planes. Every testificate needs a furnace, workbench, so not to take up too much space. We're going to add the workbench, and let's see here. We'll add the furnace on this side. We need some torches because it's going to get dark in just a bit. So let's see, we'll always put some way to climb up to the second level. Not sure where to put the light, so let's try. Well, I'll figure that out in a second. Knock out the roof because it is up a bit high. This is, of course, a variation of the testificate, so it doesn't need to be the same. And to save on space, what I'll do is I'll actually use half slabs. So they'll go on this top level here. So it still kind of gives you plenty of headroom, so to speak, so you're not really bopping into your head when you're jumping. But when you go up to the second level, we can take advantage of this. We'll make those minor changes to the other. Side we'll actually add the light here, and of course whenever you come back from the trek defeating the zombies and monsters, you need somewhere to put your loot. Let's make the house a little bit more homely. Add a flower or two. We'll go with daisies. Now to place something on top of the stove, just shift your character down. And that will let you put the flower pot right on top. Now just to add a little bit more decoration, I'm going to do is add some bookshelves. And I'll actually knock out this one and this. And it doesn't give you nearly as many books as you might be accustomed to seeing. When you go up to the second level, you don't even notice them at all, because the top level of your bookshelf is that same oak color. Just a slight variation. So it's good for the first floor. Head back outside. But this one I have to fill in some of this grass. Now we'll add some lighting back outside of the little hut. And then rather than using your standard oak doors, we're going to grab a different color. And I like to stand on the inside. So another minor change, because the building is totally flat, let's kind of give it some depth. So we're going to take our stairs and put them in upside down.